On your radical, one day you'll wake up and realize Kevin Blanche, all roads lead here, and basketball metaphors matter. One day you'll wake up and realize that I was right. You know, just like Fukushima. This is the stadium, the only football stadium in the world named after a woman. When G merged with Utah, who built the reactors at Fukushima, that's her, you know. That's her place, you know, the great philanthropist. But I want to talk about this because basketball metaphors matter, the Utah Jazz and the trade of Rudy Gobert. Is it comparable to the trade of Hershel Walker? Who orchestrated the trade of Hershel Walker, the greatest trade in NFL history? Tom Landry did. Remember, Hershel Walker was drafted by Donald Trump, steroid goon, in his little choppy steps. And think about the irony in the USFL right now. The Philadelphia Stars beat the Generals again. You remember what a huge, giant favorite Hershel Walker, most overrated player in NFL history? He was a steroid goon. He was gone by the time he got to the NFL. Tom Landry drafted him in like the 7th round because Tom Landry says, well, I think the USFL will go broke and we'll have the rights to him one day. The guy who invented the combine, who died of leukemia, who got fired by the media, and the worst sports franchise in history since, besides the Redskins. Redskins won one home game, playoff home game in 2000 against the Lions team who actually had a losing record. That's how bad they are, yet they're so valuable because it's all about sports brand. So the Gobert trade. Is Rudy Gobert Hershel Walker? No, he's the opposite. Rudy Gobert's all that, then some. So, do you see what the Jazz got for him? Whoa, kind of like what the Cowboys got for the Vikings. What did the Vikings got? Hershel Walker running for Congress? New Jersey Generals? He'll lose by 20 points. They're not falling for that. Not in Georgia. So, the Gobert trade? Rudy Gobert is all that. I swore off the NBA from hard hats to crowns. I swore completely off in 2000. Sold my season tickets to the Jazz. I had it with their greed. The only reason I came back when I was walking the coast of California, because I was a big Curry fan. I'm a college basketball guy. So I was a big Curry fan when he was in college. And he made that run with Davidson. We're like, holy shit. I could see what a shooter was. By the way, Stephen Curry transformed the entire NBA. Turned it into a three-point shooting league. Well, his dad was all that. So, I'm walking the coast of California dying of cancer, dying of leukemia. And I had a wind-up radio. That's all I had. I would listen to 680. It's the only thing I get. Warriors basketball. And I was always a Stephen Curry fan from the time he was in college because I like shooters. You know, I love shooters. By the way, this guy right there, 46% from the three-point line in a league in Europe where they went 38-1, he's MVP. Oh, he just signed with Dallas? His name is Luka. Look out. But is the Rudy Gobert? I mean, sports metaphors matter. One day you'll realize, from hard hats to crowns, the average NBA player made less than 3 times the average working class human being in the United States in 1975. And the product was stellar. The product was incredible. The quarterback was artisan. It was, what a sport. I used to watch, you know, Kobe's dad play so much. I loved him in San Diego. But Stephen Curry's dad, Dell. And that's back when the three-point line was way out there from the parking lot, Daryl Griffith. Oh, I love that guy. His career show went on a lot longer. So the Hershel Walker trade. Is the Rudy Gobert a Hershel Walker trade? Jazz got a lot for it. But Rudy Gobert is all that. He's all that. That's the only reason Damian Lillard got a gold medal. Damian Lillard hadn't missed 2 free throws in a row since he was in the 4th grade. He missed them late in that freaking leukemia games in Japan. Gobert couldn't make a free throw. But Rudy Gobert's the best defensive player in the NBA. So, look out for them freaking T-Wolves. Well, if they sign this guy, the Mavericks, they'll win. The Jazz rebuilding, Danny Ainge. I think they're going to be BYU. Okay, go ahead. Remember Jimmer? There was a guy here playing named Lillard at the same time. They got no pub. So, the Minnesota trade, the Jazz, what the Jazz did to Bobby Sloan, Energy Solutions, Vivid Ponzi scheme, greed ruined the Jazz. Greed ruined the Jazz. Stockton to Malone. Well, Jerry Sloan should have got off the field and let Phil Johnson from Weber State. If Phil Johnson would have had the field, they'd have won multiple rings. But this trade is very similar to, and remember, the USFL, I got to talk about this. The USFL, who's the greatest team in maybe NFL history? USFL, 83, 84, 85. Jim Mora, that Penn State quarterback. Kelvin Bryant, that offensive line, the greatest offensive line in the history of football. Do you know the USFL championship game? Oh, they beat the Washington Generals. Right here, the savings and loan scandal guy owned the LA Express, Steve Young. But Trump owned the Generals, and they were the big-time favorites every year. Did they win? Hell no. Hershel Walker, the most overrated NFL player in history, and Tom Landry knew it. Gobert's not that. So it'll be interesting to see, and the money and the greed is sick. As I say, the NBA, from hard hats to crowns, it's greed. It's pure greed. It's pure greed. Rudy Gobert ain't Hershel Walker. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Stand tuned.